Chapter 1: The Whispering Walls of Chicago. In Chicago's glittering loop, 28-year-old Sarah Thompson thought she'd scored the perfect apartment in January 2025. A sleek, 40th-floor high-rise with smart home tech, lights that dimmed on voice command, a built-in AI assistant named Lumen, and walls with noise-canceling panels for city peace. The rent was a steal, and the view of Lake Michigan was breathtaking. But on her third night, as she drifted to sleep, a faint whisper slithered through the air vents. "Get out," it hissed, soft as a breeze through cracked glass. Sarah laughed it off, maybe a neighbor's TV or Lumen glitching. She reset the system, checked the vents, and went to bed. But the whispers returned, sharper. "At 2 a.m., we see you," they said. Her heart raced. She unplugged Lumen, but the voices grew personal, reciting her day. "Coffee at 7:15, called Mom at noon." Sarah's skin crawled. She called building management, who inspected and found nothing. No mics, no leaks. "Old buildings creak," they said. But this wasn't creaking. By week 2, the whispers turned sinister. "We know what you did last summer," they taunted, referencing a private trip Sarah had never shared. She recorded the sounds, faint but clear, and posted them on X, where users speculated about ghosts or surveillance. Desperate, she hired a tech consultant who uncovered the chilling truth. The building's IoT system was hacked. Hidden microphones, embedded in the noise-canceling walls, fed audio to a syndicate of ex-employees running a data racket from a Cicero basement. They'd been spying on tenants, selling personal secrets. Sarah fled, her story sparking a Chicago Tribune expose. The hackers were arrested, but not before leaking private details of 200 residents. Her viral X post, with 1.2 million views, warned of smart home vulnerabilities. Now, when Sarah hears a hum in her new apartment, she checks every device twice. In 2025's tech-driven world, the walls don't just listen, they betray. Chapter 3: The Cursed App in Silicon Valley. In Silicon Valley's tech jungle, app developer Raj Patel was always chasing the next big thing. In March 2025, he joined a beta test for Echo Mirror, an AR app promising to ease anxiety by reflecting a calmer you via your phone's camera. Raj, stressed from deadlines, was intrigued. The app's interface was sleek, overlaying a serene version of his face. But on day 3, the reflection lagged, moving a split second behind him. Then it spoke. "You're not alone." Raj blinked, assuming a glitch. He restarted his phone, but the reflection grew eerie, mimicking his frown with a twisted smirk. By night 5, it whispered secrets. "We know about your $10,000 debt." Raj's stomach dropped. He'd never shared that. He deleted Echo Mirror, but it reinstalled overnight, now showing his reflection in places he wasn't, like his office when he was home. Friends called him paranoid until one recorded the app running unprompted, whispering in code. Raj dug into the app's files, finding malware that hijacked cameras, feeding data to a black market AI farm in Nevada. He blew the whistle on X, gaining 800K followers overnight. The app's creators, a shady startup, were shut down, but not before infecting 10,000 devices. Raj's video diary, uploaded to YouTube, hit 2 million views, warning of AI's dark side. Now he triple-checks every app. In 2025, your phone isn't just a tool, it's a window to terror. Chapter 2: The Vanishing Hitchhiker of Route 66. On a stormy June night in 2025, trucker Mike Harlan cruised Arizona's Route 66, the iconic highway stretching through desert ghosts. Rain pounded his rig near Seligman when a figure appeared, thumb out, drenched in a hoodie. The young woman, pale as moonlight, climbed in silently. "Just to the next town," she whispered, her voice crackling like radio static. Mike, a 20-year veteran of the road, nodded, chatting about the weather to ease the vibe. Her eyes stayed fixed ahead, unblinking. She said her name was Ellie, but offered little else. Lightning flashed, illuminating her face, gaunt, almost translucent. Mid-sentence, as Mike rambled about diner coffee, she vanished. The passenger seat was empty, save for a wet patch and a tarnished locket. Mike's pulse hammered. He pulled into a Flagstaff diner, hands shaking, and showed the locket to locals. They exchanged glances and shared the tale. Ellie was a ghost, a hitchhiker killed in a 1950s crash, forever wandering Route 66. Skeptical, Mike checked his dashcam. The footage showed her, clear as day, then flickering out like a bad signal. He posted it on YouTube, hitting 500K views in days. A viewer recognized the locket, linking it to a 2024 missing person case. Police followed the tip, finding Ellie's body in a ravine, victim of a hit-and-run. The driver, a drifter, was arrested after Mike's video sparked a manhunt. But the story doesn't end there. Locals report Ellie still appears, hitching rides under stormy skies, her locket glinting. Mike keeps it in his glove box, a reminder that some passengers never leave. Comment below if you've driven Route 66. Seen anything weird out there? Chapter 4: The Forgotten Bunker in the Appalachians. Elena Vasquez, a 32-year-old hiker, loved the solitude of West Virginia's Appalachian trails. In August 2025, while trekking near Monongahela Forest, she spotted a rusted hatch half buried under vines. Curiosity won. She pried it open, revealing a Cold War bunker. Inside, flickering lights illuminated dusty radios, canned food, and faded maps. It felt like a time capsule, until the hatch slammed shut, plunging her into darkness. Scratches echoed from the walls, like nails clawing metal. Elena's phone flashlight caught glints of movement, shadows that darted beyond her beam. Her screams went unanswered. The air grew thick. She found journals detailing 1960s experiments, volunteers locked in isolation, some driven to madness. Hours later, her battery dying, she scratched an SOS into the wall. Rescuers found her, shaken but alive, after her GPS pinged faintly. Investigators uncovered the bunker's secret. Squatters had rigged traps to protect an illegal lab. Elena's bodycam footage, posted online, hit 1.5 million views, exposing the site. But locals whisper of restless spirits from those experiments, still trapped below. Elena avoids solo hikes now, haunted by scratches in her dreams. Nature hides horrors. Have you explored anywhere creepy? Chapter 5: The Midnight Caller in New York. In Brooklyn's Bed-Stuy, single mom Lisa Grant lived for her daughter, Emily. In October 2025, midnight calls began. Every night, a distorted voice reciting Emily's bedtime stories. Sweet dreams, Emily. It rasped, knowing details like her stuffed bear's name. Lisa blocked numbers, changed hers, but the calls followed, escalating. We're watching you sleep. Terrified, Lisa installed cameras, catching nothing but static. The voice taunted, check the speaker. Her smart speaker, a gift, was hacked by a stalker ring exploiting IoT flaws citywide. Lisa confronted a neighbor, whose device was the source, leading to arrests. Her story, shared on YouTube, hit 3 million views, sparking new cybersecurity laws. But Lisa still jumps at midnight notifications. In 2025's connected world, who's really on the line? Comment your scariest tech story below, and subscribe for more true tales. These stories prove horror isn't just fiction. It's in our homes, roads, and devices. Which chilled you most? Drop it in the comments, hit like, and subscribe for weekly American Nightmares. See you next time, if you dare.